speaker is Mr. Myleruperumal Mayuran. He is the CEO of Noble International Paper Lanka, Limited Jaffna, and former manager at KPMG. He is going to speak on an interesting topic, education to employment, designing a system that fits the requirement. Mr. Mayuran, the stage is all yours.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for inviting this webinar, Mr. Jagan and Mr. Niranjan. I hope all of you can hear me. Am I right?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Thank you very much. Other than touching on this heading, I just want to discuss to understand how this Northern Province SME, because I have around 9 years experience with the SME clients in Northern region. And I sent some presentation to Niranjan. I think that presentation can be displayed here, or else I can talk here, because when my experience in the Northern Province around, around 6 to 7 industries I have worked with them. First one called food processing. In Northern, the food processing, very famous industries are there. One is Anna product, who has visited Jaffna, and most of the people know the Anna is famous for rice flour and some other food item, especially the curry powder and other, yes, Anna coffee. Those are very famous. And second, the food processing, one is Anna, second one Rio ice cream, everybody know, and how their system is running. And earlier Lingam also there, Lingam ice cream, and there are some reception halls like Raja and other people. But ultimately, if you are taking total of SME in the food processing in Jaffna, I think more than 1,000 people will employ there, and they are contributing a lot. And there are some Tirupati mixture, Bhavani mixtures, and Manalara Alva, and there are a lot of products are there. So even if anybody, foreigners or anybody want to help or develop the SME sectors in that Jaffna, at least somebody has to do the research in particular sectors and try to do it. What is their issues and how can we develop them? All those things we can further work out. So second one, and I will go the traditional food manufacturer, the food processing. Especially I am from Point Pitru. The Point Pitru Vade is a very big business. I think most of people who from southern and northern people also know how these Point Pitru Vade and Ellupahu and Punnaku, Elluma, how it is famous.
Even you're making us hungry, Mayuran. Okay.
No, but it is a SME sector in the village side, like Point Pitru and Valvetizura, those is areas. But recently government has put a tax on Ulundu, and now is the Ulundu 1 kilo around 500 rupees. So even if you go for the vegetable Saiva Kade or some anywhere, the Ulundu Vade, which is famous in Jaffna, not available. Its price increase up to 50 rupees. And government said they want to control the imports and improve the local product, but don't know what has happened. But 1 kilo Ulundu will be 500 rupees. So these local products are very badly impact on it. And Ulundu and Ulundu is very, the prices has drastically increased. And second one, the rice flour and the chili powder. I think after Anna product, the USAID came here and gave some grants, and there are some other people also came into the industries. And nowadays, most of them in Jaffna people in home, we are not making these flour rice and chili powders. Most of the people are buying, and restaurant and hotels also buying. So these industries are growing in Jaffna, and there are some household people also in house small scale industries also doing. But these also we have to do some research on particular industries, and we can develop it, because there are huge market not only locally, and we can export to the foreign countries like England and Canada and everybody and everywhere in the Europe. All these Tamil Kade and the supermarkets we can able to export. So in northern area we can consider this. And can you come for the next slide, please? Yes. And another one, because I just talked from my clients in printers all over Jaffna, especially in the northern, all the villages has a small printers. These also like a small industries, and there are medium and large scale printers also in the Jaffna. So those small printers are doing some these notice exam papers, bill printing, and the large scales, the Anva and Hariharan and those kind of people, they are doing bookkeeping, book printing, and wedding cards and banners. But when you talk about these medium and large scale printers, they employ more than 100 employees. But after this COVID-19, they reduced the employees. But those days they were perform well. Even our diaspora people came from the foreign also. They ordered these wedding cards and the wedding album, those kind of things also. They ordered here and get it done the work. So it was very employment, create big employment in Jaffna. And those people also, in my personal view, they are lack of financial knowledge. Most of them were struggling because of capital investment. They are having lot of unperforming assets, like they purchase some machines which are not working, and they are invested in some other areas. So those knowledge they have to get it, and their financial should be controlled to succeed. Come for the next slide. And second one is a very popular in Jaffna, the contractors. Mr. Naranjan also know there are two sectors called government contractors and private contractors. They also giving a lot of impact to Jaffna employment, and a lot of people are working these contractors. The government contractors doing the roads and the building, and the private contractors doing especially the private buildings such as homes and their commercial buildings. And a lot of people are working here in the contractors, and they are doing. But for the big contractors in northern, we don't have such a big contractors in northern. All are from southern, from Colombo. So at least if you want to concentration for the development of the contractors or construction industries, we can able to register one C1 contractors or those things. We have to research. So if you want to develop SME, we have to concentrate this contractor also. But there are some engineers are doing well, and they having the Vadakin chapter, Northern Engineers Forum or something there. They are doing well. So we can concentrate on this. But these industries can be developed, and they can create a lot to the northern province. Please, sir, next slide.
That's all I have.
Yes, sorry, yes. So this is my idea about what is my experience in the northern, and other than that, there are hotel and receptions also there. There are, you know, the Jet Wing and the Green Grass, Valampuri, and there are some other hotels are there. They also employed more than 150 to 200 employment. But these hotels and receptions are now not performing well due to the COVID-19. I don't know what is the future of this. And second one, the private hospitals. That also, I think, Northern Central Hospital employing more than 300 employees here. And I think that's mean more than 300 families are living from their income from the Northern Central Hospital. So they are doing well. I think most of you know. And seafood exports, Anna Seafood and Marine Wealth. And there are some leading seafood exporters are here in the northern. One is operating in Jaffna, and other one is in Point Pitru and some other areas. I don't think how much they are dealing with the banks, but really they are working with $1 billion, and they have lot of funds they advance to the fishermen to purchase the fishing equipments and the boats and nets, and they are doing well. They have a good competition also, but those industries also, the new technology has to input, and the deep sea fishing also to be developed. Those areas we have to concentrate to develop the fishing sector in Jaffna. And when I come to industries in my area, I'm working for the Nobel Papers. We are manufacturing the packing papers, the table made papers. In industrial zone Achuvely, there are four to five industries there, factories. One is Sara Industries. They are doing household production like hinges and nails and bolt and nuts. They are manufacturing. There are around 100 plus workers are working here. They are working there. And we are Nobel Papers. We are manufacturing packing paper. Around 60 plus workers are working with us. And we are sending around 30 metric ton paper per week to the Colombo. At least somehow we manage it. And another one is called Venkateswara oil refining. They are doing the Venkateswara vegetable oil refining centers. And there are Narayana also have that thing about SME in Jaffna. So we have to work hard or work systematically to identify what are the potential industries and how to develop them. So like professional, you all can form one committee and focus what are the industry can be developed. And when I talk to some of the professionals and the friends, they say if anybody come to Jaffna and ask which are the industries or where can I make an investment, we don't have any choice or we don't have any document to show them. At least Chamber of Commerce or somebody has to have a potential 5 to 10 business proposal to show them what are the possibility, what are the SMEs can be uh, invested in Jaffna, those research and studies to be done in Jaffna. And now only I'm coming back to my heading, the education to the employment, designing a system that fits the requirements. It is a famous thoughts. My father were also talking. Even Jaffna University, we have a degree for dancing and drama, but we don't have a degree for banking or insurance or printing. Everybody know these. What are the industries I am talking other than construction and hotel and receptions? Other sectors, we don't have much suitable qualification for specific industries. And the people.
You can take one more minute.
Thank you. People as a common degree like a management and like some construction side, and they are running they are joining these industries and working there. So at least the universities and the education institution has to focus each and every industries and develop the studies. Like our paper manufacturing, India has a degree paper and pulp industries, but we don't have in Sri Lanka. So each and every industries that education to be developed, that research has to be done by the universities. Thank you very much.
You brought up all the industry names and you have it everything in the fingertip. Why don't you start that? You said you complained about there is no document to show. I'm sure Niranjan, the Jaffna Managers Forum, with the leadership of Mayuran, you guys can start something very small and develop it. Thank you so much again. But one thing Mr. Tyagaraja highlighted, the Ulundu is 800 rupees because of the COVID hit India. They're not exporting. That's what he blames it on, the COVID and India. But I'm very disappointed. What is life without Ulundu Vade?